Welcome back, everyone, to Cat's Corner on this beautiful Friday afternoon. I'm one of your hosts, Tucker,
And I'm Davis.
and today's gonna be it's gonna be an interesting day. It's been somewhat of slow news in the Kentucky sports, but I think Kentucky is due for some good news, and I think that is going to bring us to our first topic. So Milan Momcevic, if I'm saying it right, there's some news regarding him and his future in college sports. We've been in on him for a while now. We need him, honestly, in my opinion, to make this a really, really good team. And so I'm going to share with you all what I have found on Twitter. And I think
Yeah, I
for
was
Kentucky
wondering what
fans,
you were saying.
yeah, I think it's good news. So this is from Big Blue Dylan on Twitter, and he is a reliable source. He actually was the guy before anybody else predicted that we would land the Washington transfer past Saturday. So I'll read to you all what it says. Iowa State transfer small forward Milan Momcevic spoke with the Lexington Herald leader about Kentucky, and there's some great stuff here. I think Kentucky would be a good fit. Obviously, Kentucky last year, talking about Pope, didn't have enough shooters around him to really coach. I feel the way he wanted, but I think if I were to choose Kentucky, it would be a good fit for me. I feel like I'd be a great player for him, and he'd be a good coach for me. It's not like I'm choosing between 15 schools. It'll be 3 or 4. Article also mentions St. John's being more of a long shot according to Buzz at the Combine, and it's possibly a Kentucky versus Louisville recruiting battle. So what do you think about that?
Well, again, we do need him. We do need shooters like that. We also need someone who can well, again, shoot. But
Mhm.
I didn't hear about this at all. I've been ISO on this kid for a while, but I saw some highlights and stuff, and yeah, we do need him.
Yeah, I think it would suck really, really bad if Louisville got him. I think they would be a top 3 team if they got him. But to me, I just don't see him going there. He said in this article he's a good fit to Mark Pope. He knows Mark Pope's offense, and that's what I've been worried about. I've been worried if these guys who we haven't landed maybe don't know Mark Pope's offense. He clearly does. I've said it in the last episode. Mark Pope's offense is shooting threes, and he clearly loves to shoot threes. And if I'm Pope, I'm telling this kid he can shoot as many threes a game as he wants. I'm not gonna
If
tell
he
him
if
there's
he
a
hits
limit.
them though, because
If he hits
last
them,
year last year we tried to shoot a bunch of threes, didn't work out in our favor, so we had to
yeah.
make a lot of like twos and like playmaking. And
Yeah.
Mark Pope's not a playmaker. Mark Pope's all threes.
Yeah. So this team could
We
definitely
can
use him.
easily if this kid can shoot how he shot at Iowa State, he's going to be good at Kentucky. I believe.
He'll be really good, and I think he'll obviously be our best player.
Oh
So
yeah, oh yeah.
I think he'll see that compared to Louisville's roster. Louisville's pretty stacked, and I think he'll look at that and be like, "Where am I going to be the number one guy consistently? Where I'm not having to be able to
You're you're just
maybe
going to
be a
be a
second
name on
option."
Louisville. You're not going to be a star player
Exactly, and
like Kentucky.
exactly, and I think if I'm Pope, I'm handing this guy a blank check. I do
Yep.
not care how much he wants. You got to get
Send
him on
him
this
all our
roster.
IL money. We need him.
And not even for the fact that it'll be a good team. It's just for the fact that we know Pope can recruit these kids, and that gives us something to look forward to for this offseason. Right now, we're looking at this team, and we're like, I don't know if I'm excited yet. But I think you bring Milan in and you get everybody back in, and that's what you need. You do not want BBN not caring about basketball. BBN loves basketball, so if you lose their love for basketball, it's not a good sign.
I agree on that.
Yeah. And also talking about somebody in the draft combine, Malachi Moreno, which this has been probably the biggest talk of the week through BBN.
Yes. Absolutely, yes.
And I think comparing Monday morning to Friday, I think Monday we were a little bit more like, okay, Moreno's going to go see what he needs to work on and come back. And I
Nope.
think on
He
Friday,
is going to the NBA draft.
I think
So
now on
excited.
Friday people are not having that much faith in it. And
he's going to the NBA draft. This kid is.
which I hope he doesn't, because
Yeah, we
if you miss out
us.
on Milan and Moreno, bottom 3 team in the SEC this year. Bottom 3.
We won't have we only have one center on the team.
Yeah, and I mean, no hate, but when you have the Washington transfer and Reese Potter as your centers,
You're
no,
gonna
no.
Yeah, you're gonna on the seed that way.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like Kentucky basketball is just due for some good news, and I hope the basketball gods see this and make Moreno come back, because I mean, you get Milan, you're good, but you lose Malachi, I feel like you're just back into the spot that we were just in. If I'm Pope, you have to. I mean, obviously, you can't tell the kid to come back, but you raise his NIL.
It's the kid's choice first. It's not.
Yeah,
It's not.
and I think for BBN, we shouldn't, be mad at him. I think we should just
We should just
wish the kid
support
luck
him.
and
Support him.
him. I mean,
we should support every Kentucky player that's going to the NBA draft, that's in the NBA draft.
Yeah. Like, I know me and you, we grew up playing basketball. I mean, obviously, we wanted to go to the NBA. So, I mean, that's just the same dream as his.
Yeah.
And
But
if we were in
can't
his shoes,
because we're not tall enough.
Yeah.
And honestly,
but I mean,
yeah,
if we were in his shoes, we would want to.
We would love to be in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, I know I would.
I would too.
Yeah, and well, I mean, we gotta have some good news soon.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we did get some good news Saturday. Francis Ketnog from Washington. I think he averages like 6 points and 6 rebounds, but averages, I think it was like either 2 to 3 blocks per game. So for me, that's a defensive guy. I feel like he'll be the BG type of player.
I feel like so too. I feel like he's going to be gosh, I just forgot his name. Not Oscar Shile. Who's the other tall kid?
Ugo, maybe. Ugo Onyenso.
Yes, him. I believe he's going to be kind of like him in a way.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because they both were blockers and defenders.
Yeah. And, I mean, to me, again, he kind of reminds me of a BG, but, probably a little bit smarter. I think BG made us mad multiple times throughout the year. But I will say, BG was cooking in the playoffs.
He was.
BG in the SEC tournament and March Madness, he was cooking. So I'll give him that. But in the regular season, besides the Oklahoma game, I think he was just making people mad more than he was making people happy.
Oh yeah.
But hopefully he's better than BG. And I mean, I'm not saying that in a hateful way to BG. I'm just saying he's on Kentucky, so I want him to be the best of the best.
Oh yeah. Be the best center
Yeah,
possible.
and he's a tank. I would not want to see that dude in the paint. If I was standing in the paint guarding it and I saw that dude running at me, I'm getting out
And
of there. He's a
especially he has
tank.
chemistry now with Zoom. They
And that's a
both
good
they
thing.
both went to
Yeah.
Washington.
So there's some chemistry on this team, which I feel like last year, towards the beginning of the season, that was what we also struggled in is chemistry. We didn't have that. So I think this also brings in a lot more better aspects in the chemistry.
Yeah.
So this part's gonna be fun. The banners in Rupp. So Rupp hasn't hung a banner in I think too long, in my opinion.
2012.
Yeah, I just feel like to me that's just too long with all the great athletes we've had. So what we're gonna do is we are going to name 10 players that we think should have their banners hung, and it's 3 that absolutely should, 5 that might be able to, and then 2 where you could maybe see it. So I
Okay.
will let you go first.
All right.
So name
So
your. We'll start from like the bottom, the 2
the
that you
bottom
might be able to see. Yeah.
might see. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I'm gonna put DeMarcus Cousins,
Mhm.
John Wall, Towns, Will Cauley-Stein, and
Mhm.
Fox. All right, what's the next one?
We'll do the 2 that might be able to,
Okay.
maybe.
Um, I'm gonna put the Harris twins, both of them,
Hmm.
because
I
I
feel
can
like they could
see.
share a banner.
Yeah, I can see both of them sharing a banner,
Hmm.
and I can see Butler. I want Butler.
Butler.
Yeah.
And then what is your top 3 that absolutely 100% should have a banner in Rupp?
Anthony Davis, Tyler
Hmm.
Eulis,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say Oscar Sheway.
All right. I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. I'll do mine. I'll
Okay.
start from the 2 that might be able to. And I went a little bit more of a different route for one of these guys than you did. My first one was Brandon Knight. A little bit more of an older player, great player. But this next one, I think he's just probably one of the most slept on players at UK, and that's Malik Monk. I think he was a great player, and I would love if he was on one of these teams, like this team coming up next year. I would love to have a player like him.
Yep.
So those 2 were my ones that might be able to. And then my 5 that I think should is Oscar Sheboy, Willie Cauley Stein, DeMarcus Cousins, Tyler Eulis, and Cat. I think honestly, by the day we die, maybe even all 5 of them will have their banners retired.
Yeah.
And I feel like they should. I wish we could go ahead and hang them up. I think BBN needs a little bit more of that like celebration. We haven't had something like that in a while, so I feel like it'd be good if we could hang some banners.
Oh
And then
yeah.
my 3 that absolutely should is Deshaun Prince, older player, John Wall. He was really the guy that started all of the Kentucky getting all the big time recruits. And Kentucky being known as Guard University. And then my last one was Anthony Davis. And I think I think in a couple of years, all three of them will have a banner. And I don't know. I feel like we're slacking in that department, in the banner department. We got to hang some.
We do. And honestly, we had a bunch of talent on Kentucky too, and we don't have any banners for them at all.
I mean,
So-
North Carolina hangs a banner for people who were I mean, they already hung. Well, I don't think they've already hung it, but they've announced they're going to hang Caleb Wilson's banner.
Of course. Oh, he's a
A
first
guy-
year, he's a first year player,
Yeah,
and he
like
was
halfway
apparently
through the year.
yeah, like, huh?
Now, do I think if he wasn't hurt, would he deserve it? Yeah,
Oh,
but I mean,
the
he was
kid has
hurt. I don't know.
talent.
He's gonna be good. I think he'll be one of the better prospects in the draft. But I don't know. He was hurt, man. I don't know. I really, really want Oscar Sheepboy's jersey to be retired. I mean, he's a BBN guy through and through. I mean, if you follow him on Twitter, he's always like the Tennessee game when we played at Tennessee and we got into that little scuffle at the end. I remember he tweeted, "I love my team," and put a blue heart and a white heart emoji showing love to BBN. I mean, I think he is probably top 3 guys that love Kentucky basketball. I think he's number 1. And then I think below him is probably John Wall. And then like maybe Willie Cauley-Stein. Willie Cauley-Stein usually he'll go to some games. I've seen him before.
Yeah.
I think he's one of those guys that still I remember he was on KSR once. And I think Matt asked him this was when all the Arkansas stuff was going around. Like Cal just got the job, and Matt asked him if he was gonna root for Arkansas when they weren't playing Kentucky, and he was like, "Hell no, I'm Kentucky through and through." And like those guys have 100% of my respect. Like when who was it that like Reed Shepherd? I get he had Kentucky shorts on,
but he was
no
wearing an
serious-
Arkansas shirt.
Man, take that off.
Like, bro, that coach didn't even care about you. You were a bench player
Yeah.
that you
He
should
had
have
DJ
started.
Wagner over you. Why are you supporting him?
And Rod Dinningham too.
Yeah, I mean, he's still a Kentucky player, so I'm obviously going to root for him no matter what. But are we serious, man?
What?
You could have at least wore a Kentucky shirt and Arkansas shorts, maybe. But
Why an Arkansas
man, that's just
shirt?
crazy, man. That's just crazy. Also, I saw when like I want to say it was towards the end of the NBA season, PJ Washington had some Kentucky gear on and was saying something about he loves BBN, so I respect that too. Cason Wallace, when March Madness was going around, the OKC team asked him who he thinks going to win. And he said Arkansas.
I believe.
That dude didn't do shit at Kentucky.
Yeah.
I do not give a damn about what he says.
He's doing shit at fucking Thunder because they have a freaking Shea Lucas Alexander and Chet Holmgren and Harstein and all those guys.
I mean, it's always the dudes that didn't do anything at Kentucky that are supporting Arkansas. Why? I mean, why do you think that? Oh, maybe because they were trash at Kentucky. Because they were terrible.
Yes, they were terrible.
It's just crazy to me that you're gonna act like that. But I don't know.
And you have Kentucky on your shirt,
Yeah,
but you cheer for
Arkansas. Yeah,
your head coach's
new team.
new team. Yeah.
I mean, you don't even have to. You can literally just say John Calipari. You don't have to say Arkansas.
Yeah.
And guess what? The day John Calipari retires, he's going to be known as a Kentuckian. The players in the NBA aren't going to give a damn about Arkansas.
He's
And
just
then all
on
the
Arkansas.
Arkansas
Just
hype is going to die down, and nobody's
he's
going to
just
care about
on
them again.
Arkansas just to get more money. That's all
Yeah.
he's doing. He's not gonna like. How old is he? He's like 40, right? 40 something,
He's something like that, yeah.
like 50.
Yeah. He's just,
Something else.
man, he is something else. I'll tell you that.
Let's see.
We'll do the biggest what ifs. This was your idea, so I will let you
Biggest what
let you
ifs.
go first.
Okay. So in 2015, you remember, we were 31-0.
Oh gosh.
We
Yeah.
let's see, won first round, and then
Mm-hmm.
we won the second round, won third
Yep.
round, and then we lost to Wisconsin
Yeah. That
in the Final Four.
that still hurts, man, because
Uh,
that team was stacked.
We had Devin Booker, Tyler Eulis, we had Will Stein, Towns. We had
The
basically
Harrison twins.
the Harrison twins.
I mean, that's the I don't care what anybody says. That is the best team in college basketball ever. It was not
yes,
last year's Duke. It wasn't any other Duke team. People love to ride Duke.
but okay. My like for saying biggest what if Kentucky won the 2015?
Man,
We would.
I
What
think
what if
John
in
Calipari.
what was the year we played UConn? What was the year?
That was 24. That was
What if
14, wasn't it? I think it was the year before.
in 2014 we won?
What if we won? We won the 2012. We did win that. What if we win the 2014 and the 15? Three
And
championships at Kentucky.
what if the COVID year when we had PJ
Oh.
Washington, we
Yeah,
had
wow. Maxey.
Maxey, we had
Yeah.
we had we had
Man, that would have been. I think if
Clickley
you
on that team.
I think that team was Elite 8. I don't know about championship, but
Bro,
Elite
no.
8 for sure.
Elite 8 or a Final Four. That team was
Yeah,
low
definitely.
key special.
And then I mean, I'm not saying they couldn't have won the championship. They definitely could have.
they
for
could have.
sure.
Like
It sucks we didn't get to see that because I think it changed Kentucky basketball.
it did.
It did.
It actually did.
But I do
believe
think Pope can
the
get us back.
next year after that we had a horrible
Was the worst Kentucky
we had
year
a horrible
ever.
season. The
Oh
worst
man,
season
that was awful.
of our life.
That was terrible.
We beat I believe we beat Morehead State and then lost basically every game after that.
Yep. That was a terrible year. I'll do mine.
Alright.
So the Fox and Malik Monk year. I want to say we're in the Elite 8. Yeah, we're in the Elite 8.
Yes.
We're going against North Carolina.
The buzzer beater
Malik
shot.
Monk hits a 3, and then on the other end, Luke May hits a buzzer beater. So one of my what ifs is what if Luke May missed that shot? I think we go on and win it all.
We will win it all. Yes.
Because I'm pretty sure North Carolina won it all that year, so we would have had their path.
Wait. What year was it at?
Was it 17, 16? I think it was 2016, so 10 years ago.
What was the year that North Carolina got not upset, but got a buzzer beater shot in the finals? What year was that?
That was against Villanova. I want to say
Yes.
that was the year after.
Really?
Let me look it up.
Because I believe That was the year too that North Carolina got
Also,
upset.
it was 2006. So maybe North Carolina. I guess they didn't win it all. I guess that was the year Villanova hit the shot on them. So yeah, we would have had to go on against Villanova.
Yeah.
So what? Maybe that buzzer beater would have been on us, but
Hey,
I don't know. It
And
wasn't.
that-
That's all that matters. But we did have a buzzer beater on us,
yeah, we did.
which it sucked. I hate Luke May, and I'm a Seahawks fan. And us beating Drake May in the playoffs made me so happy. I think the fans tend to ride him a little. And I think his wife on TikTok is annoying. And May, she literally all she does is bakes. And they are now calling her the Queen of the North, which I feel is a little bit dramatic.
The
So
Queen
when
of the
we
North.
won, when Seattle won, oh man, I was happy about that. We'll go to my next what if. What if John Calipari stayed?
We would have, I believe it was last year, no, 2 years ago,
Yeah, 2 years.
when we had Jaden Quinton. We
Oh
had
man, that recruiting class was stacked.
we had that one kid.
We had Boogie,
we had Knox
JQ,
Boogie,
Knox,
Boogie,
Somto,
Santos. We had
Billy.
yeah.
Oh man, that team.
That team would actually be
Oh
good.
man, the
But
backcourt of Somto and JQ.
If Coach Calipari could coach them better, we would probably be
And also, you gotta
Final
think,
Four.
Aduthiero would have been on that team. He had a huge jump between Kentucky to Arkansas.
Oh yeah, he did.
I think, man, I hate to say this right now because I love Pope and I'm glad he's our coach. But I do wish we could have seen what that team would have done. So I do wish John stayed one more year just to see what that team would have done.
I wanted to see John Calipari
Because I think that
last
team
year day.
could have been insane.
Yes.
We'll do. What if Rick Pitino stayed and didn't leave to go to the NBA? Yeah. So he won, I think it was just 2 or 3. It was like 1 or 2 championships at Kentucky and then left to chase a bag at the Celtics. I think if he stayed, we win 8 more championships with Rick.
Honestly,
we could have had a dynasty.
Honestly.
Yeah.
If Rick Pitino was still coaching at Kentucky, we would have 8. And we would have more than UCLA.
Dude, we would have been in a dynasty.
Yeah, we would.
Sure. It sucks that we'll never get to see that. Well, man, I just hope we're not saying one day, what if Pope could recruit? You know what I mean?
Yes.
I hope that does not turn into a what if.
Yes.
So,
honestly,
we'll go to our next segment. Best Kentucky game that you've ever been to. And I have like 2 or 3. I have 3.
Like been to the game.
Like been
saw him play.
Saw him play, yeah.
Okay. It would probably be the Florida and Kentucky game last year.
Yes, that was my
that was the year that Florida was undefeated.
First year. Florida was good.
Yeah, Florida was good. And Kentucky was good.
Yeah, and dude, that was pretty crazy.
That was a pretty much Kentucky game right there.
Yeah. I wish we could have had some recruits at that game.
Yes.
One of mine is also, it was the year of Oscar Sheba. I want to say it was 2022. It was like December. We played Kansas at Rupp, and it was the year they had Grady Dick. I'm telling you, that was the best atmosphere I've ever been to because we almost won that. We ended up losing, but we almost won. And that Kansas team, I think, was number 1. They were ranked number 1. And we were so close, and the atmosphere was insane. It was crazy. I mean, I hated that we ended up losing, but it was good. And then my third one was the Missouri this year at the SEC tournament. I think just because it was like our first time ever at the SEC tournament, we already lost to Missouri,
Yeah.
and we had to win that game. And we went in there
Just
and we
to
played
make it
great.
to the tournament.
Mm-hmm. So that was a very, very, very fun game for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think another best Kentucky game I've been to was when we played Lonzo Ball, UCLA. We lost that game, but the atmosphere was.
I remember watching that on TV. Yeah,
I was a little kid, but that game was good.
And then we go into the tournament and beat them that year.
Yeah,
that was the year of Monk and Fox. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was crazy. So we'll do now. We'll do a 30-second break, and then we'll come back and do a couple more segments.
Okay.
Welcome back from the 30-second break. Now it's just a waiting game to see if Milan and Moreno withdraw. We already have Moreno if he withdraws, but I am very confident in Milan coming to Kentucky if he withdraws from the draft, which I do think he will. I'm very confident. I think Pope can reel this one in. He just seems like a Pope guy to me. So I'm very confident in Milan for sure.
Yeah. He's a loyal.
So let's he does, yeah. So let's get into our next segment. I think this one's gonna be fun. Our all-time starting five for the Kentucky Wildcats.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you lead us off.
My center, Oscar Tshiebwe. My power forward, Anthony Davis.
Okay.
Small forward. I gotta say, I'm gonna put like a guard on that list. I'm gonna put Reese Shepard. I feel like.
Okay.
And then shooting guard, I'm gonna put Malik Monk. And then point guard, Fox.
All right. I like it.
Or John Wall.
John Wall, yeah. Mine is at point guard, John Wall. Shooting guard, Malik Monk. Small forward, I went with a little different one. I went Julius Randle for my small forward. And my power forward, I went Boogie, DeMarcus Cousins. And then my center, I went Anthony Davis. My bench is Knight, Willie, Cat, and Oscar Tshiebwe.
I have
a good team, man.
Yeah. I have DeMarcus Cousins on the bench.
Mm-hmm. I think it would be crazy if, obviously you can't do it now, but let's say 7 years ago when John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins were in the NBA. I would like to see that lineup in the NBA. John Wall, Malik Monk, Julius Randle, DeMarcus Cousins, and Anthony Davis.
It would be
I think that would be
big.
Crazy.
It would be a big team. I feel like.
It would. Now, do I think it would be a championship team? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
But I think it's a playoff team.
Yeah.
It's definitely a playoff team to me, but And that honestly brings us to our next segment,
Alright. So
NBA playoffs.
so I know you're a big Celtics fan.
Hell no. Hell
Okay.
no.
Anyways, my bad. A Knicks fan. And y'all made it to the conference finals.
We did. We swept.
You swept the 76ers.
We did.
Honestly, I have a question for you.
All
Who
right.
you want to play? The Cavaliers or the
The
Pistons?
reason I'm gonna say the Cavs because I want to sweep Mitchell.
Because
Mitchell
he's a
is
Louisville. Yeah.
overrated. He is so overrated. He is not
And
a
also,
number one guy to
yeah.
me.
And in the West, who you want to play if the Knicks win it?
To me, it's whoever comes out of the West is winning it all. Personally, I don't think the Knicks
Personally,
can compete. But if I had to play any team, it would
The-
definitely be the Spurs. It would not be the Thunder.
what about Timberwolves? If they
I
get
forget
to,
the Wolves are still in it. I would, yeah,
Mhm.
the Wolves for sure. But I think the Spurs ended up being.
yeah, honestly, Spurs look good.
I just want a Kentucky guy to win it all, but I don't want the Thunder because they had won it last year. So I would want either the Spurs, Knicks, or the Wolves. To me, the Pistons or Cavs don't really have a chance. To me, I don't think they win it all. In my
Yeah,
opinion, I don't think they beat the Knicks. I think the Knicks go to the finals, and I think it's Knicks versus Thunder, and then give me the Thunder and we'll do Game 6. I don't think we'll take them
Game
in a Game 6.
6. Honestly,
Yeah.
that'd probably be a good game
Hmm. What about
because
you?
me, honestly, what you said, the Knicks, and then I will probably have the Spurs.
Mm.
Or Timberwolves because I do low key want to see Julius Randle win one.
Oh, I do too. I love him.
Yeah.
I like Ant too. I would like to see Ant win it.
And he's been in the conference a lot.
They,
The
I
the
feel like the Wolves
Timberwolves,
are always slept on, man.
yeah, they're always swept, but they're always
But I do
good.
think they need to bring in another star player.
Honestly,
I
yes.
just don't think you can win
You
it
know,
all with Ant
if
as
they
like your
get
only guy.
what's his name? If they get Giannis,
Oh my gosh! Give me the Wolves winning it all
yeah,
if they get
have
Giannis.
have Julius Randle small forward, Giannis power forward, and Rudy Gobert and
That team is
Ant.
nasty.
Yes.
That team is nasty. That's a pretty good team, and I would love to see that happen. I feel like the Wolves are a very likable team. I feel like unless they're your team's rivals, I feel like there's no really reason to hate them. To be honest.
Yeah.
So let's talk some NBA free agents.
Oh yeah.
So you got free agents like LeBron, Giannis. I'm trying to think who else is a free agent this year.
Giannis, LeBron. I think Draymond.
Draymond is.
Yeah. Well, let's just talk about those two players, Giannis and LeBron.
Okay.
I believe LeBron's going back to his hometown in Ohio,
I think he goes to
and
Cleveland.
I believe LeBron's going to stay there for his retirement retirement season.
Yeah, he'll announce he's going to Cleveland and be like, I'm having this is my final year and I want to do it in Cleveland. And I think he's getting his jersey retired
honestly,
nationwide.
Bronny James might go to Ohio too.
I mean, he might follow him, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I could see it.
And for Giannis, I don't think the Bucks. I don't think Giannis likes playing with the Bucks anymore.
He don't because the Bucks just like I don't know. I feel like he's mad at them for not giving him the star players he deserves
Yes.
around him.
When he had Lillard, Drew Holiday.
I mean, and like, it's not like he's leaving them empty-handed. I mean, he won them a championship. So
yeah, with Julius Randle.
yeah.
I'm not Julius Randle. My fault. Drew
Drew.
Holiday. Yeah,
Yeah.
Drew Holiday.
So
Drew-
I mean, honestly, he leaves. I think Bucks fans should just be like, yeah, he won it all for us.
Just be happy you won one.
Just be happy for the
Okay.
dude.
Yeah.
I really don't know where Giannis would go besides.
Honestly,
I could see him going to Golden State. I don't
I
think it's
would
as
love.
likely as it used
I would
to
love
be.
to see him go to Golden State, but here's the problem with Golden State that I don't like.
What?
We would lose more players getting him than getting like Jordan Poole back. Because Giannis, we would have to we had to take Jimmy Butler's
If
spot.
I'm the Warriors, I'm getting rid of Draymond Green.
Yeah,
In my opinion, I know
honestly,
he won
yeah,
some rings, but he's just
he's
not
not.
helping at all.
He's the most bad coach. I mean, not bad coach. The worst basketball.
Teammate.
Yeah, the
He's
worst
a terrible teammate
teammate.
too.
Worst teammate. Worst guy to hang out with too. Because
Yeah,
all he does
not seem fun.
all he does is talks smack and on like when he goes to like the NBA shows, he's bad there too.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like a guy I would want to hang around, honestly.
Yeah.
But anywhere Giannis goes, if it's not like the Celtics or something, I'd be
The
fine with
Celtics,
it. Man, that would suck if he goes to the
Spurs.
Celtics.
Imagine he went to the
Like,
Spurs.
if he were to go to the Spurs, I think they win 5 rings with them.
Yeah.
Like, that would be an insane team. It would just not be fair for the league, in my opinion. But you never know. He wants star players around him, and Wemby and Fox, they're star players that can be around him.
And yeah.
Yep. All right. I
Well,
think that wraps up
that's wrapped up the
episode
Cat's
2
Corner
of Cat's
today.
Corner. We've
I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope
Mhm.
y'all shares to your friends, your family, and yeah. See
we're
y'all Saturday and
soon, yeah.
soon, yeah, tomorrow, maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, you know, if we're a small podcast, but we don't go off topic and randomly talk about politics like a podcast I know.
KSR. Yeah.
Bash a certain guy 24/7. I mean, the thing that makes me mad, I listen to them and I like their podcasts, but when they're all for Trump haters, so it's not like anybody can call in and give in a second, opinion. So it's just not, nobody wants to listen to 4 guys bash Trump. I mean, we see that on the internet 24/7. We're here to listen to sports. This is what this podcast is. So if you want to
Yes.
listen to some real sports with some real inside info, click that subscribe button and
Stay
listen
sober.
to our next episode.
And please stay sober, you idiots.
Thank you all for listening. We'll see you later.